get started. So first up, we have these are really, really cute, and I want to try to find this photo. I shared this on their Valentine's Day stream over the weekend. Laura's here. Hey, Laura, I was wondering if anybody was going to come on because I know I haven't streamed in a few days. It's a Friday night. People are still working. It's a little early for me, but I'm glad Laura's here. Clothes Lover's here. Hey, Clothes Lover, welcome to the show. We did go to work today. You know, it's kind of getting to the point where like they're not going to call for cold anymore. And I will say today's not the coldest it's been. It's cold right now, but no, we did go to work. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the time where we were just stuck in this Arctic blast freeze for like 2 weeks, and it was getting to the point like it had to be like -25 to -30 for them to call school. And I'd get in my car, and I remember like the car thermometer would be like -8, -7 degrees in the morning. So I know some schools were closed today, but I had work. So we'll see what happens this weekend. We're supposed to get a lot of snow. I feel like it's not going to be that bad in Cleveland. I mean, we'll probably get a lot of snow, but I don't think it's going to be like they're calling, but we'll see. It's not like panic. Nobody's panicking in Ohio over the storm. So it's crazy. Laura was off today. Oh, Laura was off today. Just got home from Costco. How was Costco? I feel like I went to Giant Eagle. I did a little bit of grocery shopping, and the shelves are fully stocked, so nobody is panic buying around here yet, at least. So we'll see what happens. It's just par for the course living in Ohio. But it was cold today. But I don't know. I think it's so funny. You kind of get like acclimated. Was it a madhouse as usual? Yeah, I felt like it was maybe a little busier than normal, but I don't know. It didn't really faze me. Didn't really faze me too much. So we'll be here all weekend. So like I said, I think Grace, Karen, Obel, Poke will be tomorrow, one of the days. One of them will be Saturday. One of them will be Sunday. We do got promo codes for those. We have a promo code tonight, just a small little promo code on top of a deal pair of boots. Luis is here. Hey, Luis, welcome to the show. I am trying to keep warm. Like I was saying, I feel like I'm just like, whatever. So the real feel here is -18, but we're at 2 degrees currently. And I think it's going to be the coldest it's going to be. So that's why we're on a little early, because I kind of wanted to, I have one more plan. I have to go get my tan. We got film this weekend. I got try-ons this weekend. Life's still going on as usual, but I will tell you, like, it's not fun, going. I mean, the booth is heated, but it's not always fun going when it's like 2 degrees. So I kind of wanted to just like get over with, get done, and get cozy and relax. So Chris is here. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to pop on, because I'm like, I know it's an odd time, but I'm glad everybody's here. I know I was thinking of our West Coasters that are going to be at work today, but it is what it is. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So we talked about these shoes, this really cute pair of Dream Pairs flats, also on deal today during our Valentine's Day weekend stream. And they're on deal today. So here I am wearing them. You can just kind of see what they look like. Typically for me, if I'm wearing flats, which I don't wear them a lot, but I do like them with this outfit. I like them with leggings or skinnies. That's just my style. Like, I don't really like them with like a regular straight leg pant. I just feel like they look just so cute, kind of like a ballet flat still with leggings or skinnies. And so this is how I would typically wear them. They come in different colors, but when I saw that they were available in red and I was in the midst of still planning all my Valentine's Day content, I'm like, these would be so cute to feature for Valentine's Day. They are in our Dream Pairs stream tonight on deal of the day, but they are cute. I will say when we try these on, they run a tad small, which I never say that about Dream Pairs. I feel like out of the hundreds of shoes that I've owned from Dream Pairs, I think there's literally been like 2 or 3 pairs only that I felt that ran a little bit small. So these are not extremely small. I got them in my usual 7.5. Honestly, I feel like the 8 would make the difference. So my recommendation, if you like these, is to size up half a size for them to be comfortable. They do stretch. I think it was just, they felt not long enough. And I think part of that could be the pointed toe on these, but they're really cute. They have the really pretty tie detail there. They have some nice treads on the bottom, easy to walk in. And those are our first up on deal of the day. And as you can see, that's what they look like on with that whole look. They're 24% off. Check out the other side. Check out the other colors. And like I said, I would size up half a size. If you do have questions on sizing, let me know. Pop them down in the chat. But my recommendation is true to size on everything that we have here today, with the exception of these. At 5'4", you need height. Clothes lover, I'm only 5'5". I think we have a few other people shorter than us here in the carousel. So I feel like 5'5", 5'4" is still a good height. I will say I'm more of a heel person myself, but that's just like my era. But I do like the look of a cute flat, and I think with the toe, these work really well. But I know we all have our preference, especially if you're not going to wear flats a lot. It is what it is. But I thought those were cute. A lot safer. Yeah, these do have some nice treads. I will say with this type of weather, it was icy. It's been like kind of slick. I was walking around the parking lot at work today. I actually had my heeled boots on, and I'm like, oh man, I should have I just get tired of wearing winter boots every day. But you gotta be careful no matter what you're wearing. All right, these are also new. These cute little like saddle shoes. These are giving me like 90s Seinfeld Elaine Bennis vibes, because she always wore like these black and white saddle shoes. These also have a little bit of a heel on, but I think they're so cute. I was like, these will look good with dress pants, skirts. I like the fact that they do have a small heel, not too crazy, not too high, but I would say it's probably like 2 inches, 2.5 inches, chunky block heel. These are just so cute. Love the black and white combo. They do have the strap there, and then we have a little bit of treads on the bottom. I will say they're not like super rubber, but they do have a little bit of friction. So these are $36.49, normally $38.99. They are available in other colors that are solid colors, but what drew me to these, specifically this pair, was the black and white color combo. So I have a skirt on, my sweater dress on. So I'm gonna try on some of these. I'll pop them on so you can see what they look like. I do have nude sheer pantyhose on, which I actually really like these. I gotta find out which. I think these might be the Hanes sheer, because they do give you a little bit of color and they smooth out your legs, but it doesn't look like, it looks like real legs actually. So, all right, so let's see if you guys can see, or maybe I should have put it on the other shoes. What they look like on. So cute for the office. So I'll just take it this way so you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the other side. This side is awkward for me, but they're really cute on. And those were one of the new arrivals that I got. And they're kind of good for transitioning from winter to spring. I feel like they're a good like March shoe. All right, I know it's a little early. For summer. This is a time of year though, especially like a month from now, February, people are starting to think spring, summer, spring break, vacations, cruises. So I'm not one to typically grab sandals this early on myself, but they were so cute. I couldn't pass them by. How fun are these? And these are like a really nice, flexible, like rubber like feel to them. So I think these could be really cute going to the beach, the pool. They're going to be water resistant. They're $34.99, normally $42.99. Different color combos, but this was my favorite. So this is all like plastic or rubber. Nice little texture on the bands here. Like a little quilted, comfy texture on the sole. A little cushy. Pretty durable. And then I love the shark teeth sole here with the pink, the color combo and contrasting. These have Velcro. So really easy to wear. So if you are already thinking of your vacation plans, or maybe you are trying to escape from the winter weather, these are perfect. So I would say I like these the best because I liked the pink. Now there's one that's mostly the beige with black sandals. There's one that's all black. Then there's one that's all like a lighter sand color with yellow on the bottom. And then there's one that's white and different shades of tan. But this one I thought was the cutest with the pop of pink. So that is a new sandal arrival, sneak peek for spring and summer. Laura says, from 1840s glam, I'm assuming you're talking about those little saddle shoes. I love those too. They are very classic. They're really cute. Clothes lover, like the cute pink bottom. Me too. That's why I had to have these. So I got one early summer sandal for you guys. Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse, welcome to the show. I know I'm on early today, but like I was saying, I'm trying to get done so I can cozy up and get warm this evening. All right, moving along. So yeah, I mean, I'm all like, on all my content and all my ideas are like mid-February, late February. Then I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to start thinking about, start thinking about the spring. Would I agree that we hear from each other enough? What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, I feel like I'm on live a lot, and I feel like I'm on my Instagram a lot. So I feel like I'm always on. Sometimes I need to take a break though, because sometimes you just need a break, you know. But all right, so cowboy boots. So anyway, so getting back to my planning, I was like, you know, I could do like some festival concert fashion this spring, so we'll see. So I always think about when I see cowboy boots, I think concerts. I actually wear a lot of cowboy boots with skirts, more so in the fall. I've been really wearing more winter-like boots now, but I did have worn a lot of my cowboy boots with dresses and skirts. These are also really cute with jean skirts, shorts, like I said, all the different types of outfits. So I saw these and I was like, these are the cutest. I had to get all the colors. So I think we shared this pink. I think we shared this pink during Valentine's Day, and I just love these. A really pretty pink suede. Now these all come in different colors, so if you're not a pink girly, this comes in other colors with the different contrast stitching. I just think the pink is so beautiful. Really nice suede. You have the nice block heel. I will pop these on so you can see what these look like. And these are all different. They're all different styles. These could be really cute for Valentine's Day as well with that hot pink. Very girly. If you do have some concerts and festivals coming up, these are great. So we'll put these on so you guys can see. Sherry, hey Sherry, welcome. Sherry lives in Tennessee. Oh, Sherry, are you guys ready? I don't know, but we'll have to see what happens with this storm. I think you guys might get some ice, huh? Oh, did you have another dream, clothes lover? Oh my goodness. I guess it's too much Amazon live watching. Too much Amazon live watching. All right, so let's take a look at these pink boots. How cute are these? Now these come in different colors. Love the pink, love the contrast stitching. Just so fun. I love cowboy boots. My favorite part of the cowboy boots is the V in the front. I think it just creates such a fun shape. And these are actually pretty comfy. Because, you know, cowboy boots sometimes are not the most comfortable, but these actually have like a little bit of like a cush at the bottom. So these are $47.99. Like I said, everything I'm in a 7.5 with the exception of the flats. And these are available in black. These are also available in a denim blue, brown, and nude, size 6 to 12. We have a size 12. Size 12 in these. That is too funny. That is too funny. That is too funny, clothes lover. All right, let's take a look at the denim ones. $49.99 for these. Now these are a little bit different. Let me take these out. So I basically included all the boots. So we had two other boots that are like older on deal, and I was like, all right, since we're talking cowboy boots, I'll just share all of them with you today. So I always like to share the new arrivals and then include anything that's on deal or that has an active promo code. Okay, so let's take a look at the denim blue ones. These are really cute too. So these actually have like a denim-like fabric to them. And then we also have the really beautiful detailed contrast stitching. Look at the denim. Can definitely see like the seams, and then you have this really, really pretty detailed stitching. Again, 7.5. I'm in the denim blue, $49.99. These also come in a hot pink. I picked the other ones because I thought the hot pink and those had better contrast stitching, and then I felt these in the denim blue in this style had the better contrast stitching. These are available in size 5 all the way up to 11 in these. So it seems that sometimes if they're available in a 6, they go up to a 12. If they're available in a 5, they only go up to 11. Oh, I have a little bit of stuffing in here yet. Okay, let's try these on. You guys can see what these look like. They're pretty cute too. Oh, first time I'm trying these on. I mean, I guess I was pretty confident that the 7.5 was gonna fit. That's how confident I am in dream pair sizing majority of the time. Okay, let's take a look. They're pretty cute. Pretty cute. Love the style. Love the black heel again. Love the V. And we love the contrast stitching on those. These are a little slippery on the bottom though. These definitely slide around a little bit. These don't have the treads on them like like I would normally be used to, like in a winter boot. So I probably wouldn't wear these out in the weather now. Clothes that for Kristen B and Laura were all in your dream too. Oh my goodness. That is funny. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's take a look at these. So we also feature these in the Valentine's Day stream as well. These are the red ones. So I picked out red, and we have 2 pairs of red boots. Now these are ones that go up to your knee. And then the other pair of red boots I have are mid-calf style. So the red here look like these. These actually have like a more, I almost feel like a more of a worn leather look. And then this has the stitching that you really can't see too much. That's what they look like on with the Valentine's Day outfit. Again, I'm in a 7.5, $65.99. And then here are the little red mid-calf boots on deal of the day for $37.99. Ones are a little bit different. So to compare, so these are the ones that are knee-high. And then we also have these mid-calf ones. So you can see the difference between the two, even though they are both red. And these don't have any zippers on them. They're also on deal of the day. I'll put them on so you can see what they look like with the mid-calf. But the detail has stitching, but it's kind of raised, which is a little bit different. These are really cute too. I've actually created some different type of concert content with these as well. So as you can see, definitely a difference with the mid-calf length on those. $37.99, great price point. And then last but not least, with the cowboy boots, we have these brown ones for $37.98. Let's see here, what did I do with these? Here they are. Oh, that's not them. I'm looking. What's the red? What did I do with them? I know I brought them upstairs. At least I thought I did. Okay, that's the red. That's these 3. Red, the hot pink, and the blue. Let's see here. That's those. Well, what did I do with them? All right, hold on. Let me look downstairs. I know I grabbed them. Maybe I didn't bring them up with me. Hold on. Silly me. Here they are. I did take them out of the closet, but I had an avalanche of shoes and I must have restacked them in there. Luckily, they were not too far away. This is another mid-calf cowboy boot. Again, great for different types of outfits or festival fashion. But these also have some really beautiful stitching detail. They look like some of those higher end cowboy boot brands that we see. And these are also mid-calf. These have like a little bit more of a rustic vibe. And that's what these look like. And those are also on deal of the day for $37.98. I know, that's what happens when we have too much stuff. You get a little crazy sometimes. And thank you, Clothes Over. I did get a ton of compliments on this outfit at work today, so that's why I was like, we're gonna just keep it on and reshare it. I had so many people tell me I looked like Valentine's Day, even though like it must have been the earrings and all the pink. That wasn't necessary. I wasn't really going for Valentine's Day per se, but I guess I was giving off that vibe. All right, couple other deals just want to share with you with the shoes today. I thought this discount was so good, 43% off these really cute Dior Comfort Sole heels. I know a few of you were asking for comfort soles the other day, and these are comfort soles. They have a little bit of a heel, not stiletto, not super high, a little bit more supportive than a stiletto. And then I feel like this elevates your typical heel with this cute little Dior strap. It does have a little bit of stretch there, really easy to pop on. These come in different colors, and before I do that, they also have like this really cushy comfort sole on them too. So these are 43% off. I will say I have not reached for these lately with the weather, but I was wearing these quite a bit with some of my office outfits. As you can see, there's the heels. Really cute on. I love that strap. I think it just gives like a really elevated feel. Okay, we haven't talked about these in a while. These are a great look for less. Also saw these around deal of the day. Again, I was thinking Valentine's Day, that these are great Valentine's Day shoes. Also like these with tights and like a shorter skirt. You can even do like black tights or opaque tights and wear a sweater dress with these. I have them in two colors. These are giving Versace platform vibes. So clothes lover, if you're looking for a heel, these are definitely going to give you the height because they're super, super tall. I feel like that's almost 5 or 6 inches right there. And they're actually pretty comfortable though, but you got to be careful walking around with these. I mean, you do have some support with this really huge platform as well as this really tall heel. But the hot pink, stunning for Valentine's Day. They're on deal of the day. Like I said, if you are looking for a look for less pair of shoes, $43.98. And then these are $41.78 with the black ones. Like I said, I feel like these would look really cute with like some black tights, sheer tights, sweater dress. So cute for the winter. Skippy says hot pink is so me. You are probably, hey girlies, what are you doing? Someone's drinking water. I thought I heard something. I'm like, oh, they're just drinking water. So yeah, so I'm gonna slide this one on here just so you can see what they look like. I will say they're a little stiff, but I mean, look at how this is me without the heels. This is me with the heels. That is the amount of height that you are going to get with these. And look, they're definitely super, super, super tall. So if you love a really high heel, these are it. They're probably good if you're not going to be walking around a ton. Although they're not stilettos, so you get a little bit of stability, but they're really tall. So don't break an ankle on those. All right, we shared these loafers the other day. I know I hadn't talked about them a whole lot this season, but I decided to share them again since we haven't shared them a ton. When we did the winter socks stream last week, we shared these chunky Mary Jane loafers. So I popped them back in there. They're $46.99. I got them in this maroon color. You can get them in different colors. But these are nice too because they do have a little bit of treads on the bottom. And they're easy to wipe clean with the patent leather. But you can do the little ruffle socks with these. These will also look cute with tights, with skirts. Those are $46.99. All right, we have a lightning deal ending in 4 hours and 21 minutes on these little UGG style mini ultra wedge boots. We've talked about these a ton. I will be honest with you, I slip these on all the time with leggings in the wintertime because they're warm. And I have them in 2 colors. I actually have them in the silver. The silver are giving me like ski vibes. They look so cute. We styled these with the socks in our sock stream too. They look so cute with socks. You could do like faux leather leggings with these if you got the shiny patent leather ones. Those would look cute. They have the really cushy Sherpa all the way through. They wipe clean. The nice platform. And then I also have these in the, obviously I wear these a lot. It's a little bit soft. These are the ones I reach for quite a bit. This is the other style in these as well. So those are on lightning deal for $26.99. Oh, Laura. I just took Violet out and her paws were so cold. She kept picking them up to go and getting frustrated. Oh, she needs to get little boots. But you know, I can never feel like I never feel like I can like get the dogs to walk around in their boots either. What are you guys doing? Are you being crazy? Skippy says shaving cream works good to clean and shine those shoes. The patent leather ones. I've never tried that. Thanks for the tip. Have to give that a try. We got the girls here. This is why we like pee pads in this household. Hi, everybody. They're running around. And we also got Zoe, who I can never pick up. She freezes and plays. I know I see all those videos with the dogs, and I always want to try it with my dogs, but I kind of feel bad. Like I don't want to like torture or confuse them with the boots either. So, poor little thing. I know it's cool. You can always try. They have that little wax. I mean, I think I featured that before. The little wax you can like dip your dog's paws into as well. We have Claudia following. Hey, Claudia, thanks for the follow. So glad you're here today. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Welcome, everybody. We just have some new people joining us. We are moving around here with shoes today. We got a few promo codes. We have a 5% off a deal. We have new arrivals deals. If you love shoes, we have a little bit of everything in the carousel today for all different types of occasion, weather, styles, sizes. Help yourself. So if you're scrolling on through here, we will recap our top 3 clicked products at the end of the night. But if you have a question, let us know in the chat and we will be more than happy to answer your question. All right, this is the one that has an additional 5% off on the deal price. They're $40.99 on deal. They consider these like a go-go boot, which I kind of think they are. They have a little bit of a platform and this really chunky rubber heel. I'll pop one on so you can see what they look like. I will say they have the rubber heel, which is kind of nice. It gives you a little bit more friction when you are walking around. As you can see, they definitely have the chunkier heel, which I do like. More of a round, well, more of a square toe, I would say on those. So those are, I know my feet are, I do have sheer leggings on, but trying the shoes on and off, I'm starting, like these are going to go in the trash. I'm getting my toes peeking through. So that's got the additional 5%. Then we also have this pair, very, very similar style to the ones with the code. Or are these the same one? These are the same one. I think these are the same. These must be the same ones. I thought these are the same ones. I thought, yeah, they're the same ones. I thought they're the leopard croco ones, but they're the same ones. So we'll skip on over that. I did, of course, I thought I had everything. Did forget to grab these, but I wear these a ton. They are so sleek. They look so cute. Here I am wearing them here. They look like a really cute knee-high boot. So you can still wear these with all of your dresses and winter skirts. What I love about these is that they're lower, but you have a little bit of a heel, but not too high of a heel. And they have some really nice treads on them. They kind of have like the higher end look for less, fashionable treads, easy to walk through the snow, easy to wipe and keep clean. They look cute with so many outfits. So those are on deal today for $25.99 as well. And then another really durable pair of boots to wear in this type of weather, but you maybe want something that's a little bit more elevated, like a traditional winter boot. Like maybe you got to go to work and you can't wear like your winter boots, but you need something. These brown ones are a great option. Round toe, very, very functional with the zipper. And those are on deal of the day for $49.99. Close up. My dad's birthday was great. He was surprised by his Nintendo Switch. He loved it. And no, my mom just made, we ordered it and ate at home. So that is what we did. All right, so these boots I've been wearing a ton. I actually included these because I've been wearing these with almost every sweater dress. So if you tuned into our sweater dress stream, I've been wearing these or this boot in the brown suede with every single outfit. Honestly, I wore these with this outfit today, but I feel like the brown almost honestly would work just as well because we have like this darker color. So they are like a slouchy suede boot with a blocked heel. Yes, I wore these and I braved the parking lot in these. That's what happens when you are in Cleveland in the winter. You just end up getting used to walking around in so many different types of shoes. So I wore these. Can zip these up, and they are a really pretty sand pair. Really cute on. We've worn these with so many of our sweater dresses. What I wore today with this outfit, so I had to link them up again just because it's what I had on. So those are included in the carousel today as well. And then as far as my outfit, like I said, I had tons of compliments on this today, several compliments. When we did our sweater dress stream, I shared this cowl neck, stretchy rib knit style. It's a little shorter. And as we discussed, I really like taking these sweater dresses and layering on top, which is perfect for the chilly weather today. So I did layer this pretty floral sweater on top. Perfect for Valentine's Day, also gorgeous for spring. I feel like it's one of those that you could wear for like early spring transition where it's cold, like we get here in Cleveland, but it's got the really pretty pink colors. So this is our number one clicked product right now is a sweater. It's a really great price point at $30.39. Laura says, I have a pair of boots in that light suede color. I'm surprised how often I wear them. They go with so much. They really do. And they're nice, especially if you do have the lighter pastel colors. They're kind of nice for like late winter, early spring, when you still maybe want to wear some boots and add like a neutral shoe. Lori says, this live is just what I needed. Hey, Lori, welcome to the show. How are you? Welcome. Yes, tons of shoes, great deals. Claim the deals to grab that promo code. Lots of new arrivals. And then here are the earrings. We didn't get to share these in my Valentine's Day stream because this is one of the pairs that did not come in time for the stream. But if you were looking for like some blush pink, these statement earrings are beautiful. They have a felt back. This is all beads, but like sparkly beads. And so I've actually worn these the last 2 days in a row because I really like the light pink. And these are $8.99. All right, everybody, so we've gone through everything in the carousel. So before we wrap up and end the stream, now's your opportunity. If you have questions, if you just popped on and tuned in and you missed the first part of the stream, there's a pair of shoes that you want to see, pop those questions down in the chat. Also, like I said at the beginning, we are going to recap our top 3 products of the night, what we thought, what people liked the most, what they clicked on the most. So put your top 3 products in the chat, and we're going to recap the top 3 so everybody can shop what everybody's favorites were. And then, yeah, so put those in there. We have Tracy and Patricia following. Hey, guys, thanks for the follows. So glad you're here today. Welcome to the show. If you are enjoying what you see, we do streams like this all the time. Fashion, shoes. We actually have a great lineup this weekend. We have try-ons this weekend, fashion try-ons with tons of promo codes in both of them. A lot of, like, late winter, early spring transition, some Valentine's Day-esque stuff that you can start to shop and wear now and save for later. So Claudia says those sand boots are gorgeous. I wear them all the time. Definitely worth it. I mean, I will tell you. So we did the sweater dress stream like over the week. Was it this weekend? Gosh, the week went by so quick, and I'm wearing them with so much. So I'm wearing them here. Let's see here. I'm not wearing them there. I gotta find all the outfits I wore them with. I'm not wearing them there either. Look at that. Okay, hold on. What else? Wearing them in the brown here. Those are the brown. These sand boots that Claudia is talking about. I'm wearing them in the brown here. Same style, but in the brown. Wearing the sand with this blue dress here. Wearing the sand with this striped dress here. And wearing the sand with this purple dress here. So there's such an easy pair to go with. And honestly, you can't go wrong with any of the colors, but the sand are a really good neutral. If you're looking for something light, like I wear a lot of black boots, I wear a lot of brown, I wear a lot of navy blue, but these are kind of like a nice lighter neutral when you need them for like these types of shades. And then the brown is really good too. It's a really rich camel brown. So it's gorgeous. See here. It is cold. Is it cold in California? What temperature is it, Claudia? I don't have enough room already as it is, Laura. I mean, Lori, I have a storage unit. Hey, I do actually need a bigger house. I do. But I like my house because it's fixed up the way that I want. Like I was starting to shop around for like a new house a year ago, and for what you get, I don't get what I want for the price point. Like you have to put a lot of money in these houses anymore. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to do all the work. My house has to be, I don't mind doing some work, but I don't want to redo the entire house. I redid the entire house and it took me 10 years to do it while I was here. So we're just managing for right now. When the time comes, the time will come. But I know I do need to do a purge. I will say winter is really tough because of the boots. And I have a lot more winter clothes. And it's starting to get crazy now because I'm starting to get spring stuff. But once like March hits and I start really putting like the super wintry stuff away, it does get a little better. Claudia says it's in the 50s. That's cold for you. I bet. Well, it's very cold here in Cleveland. I was just saying before, it was like 2 degrees where I live and a real feel of negative 18. So 50 degrees is a heat wave for us in Cleveland. We actually did a couple weeks ago, which is crazy when you think about it. A couple weeks ago, we were at like 60 degrees. And look at how cold it is now. All right, Laura's got her guesses in here. So no other questions. Laura's got her guesses. Thank you, Laura, for keeping us back on track. If anybody else has any guesses, let us know. So Laura's guessing the cardigan, the sand color boots, and the platform sandals. Oh, it went down to 1 degree. I feel like it's like hovering everywhere, anywhere between like, I think we're actually going to get to below zero actual temperature. Because with us here, what happens with us, for those of you who don't live in Cleveland, we have a wind chill. So there's your actual temperature, and then you have the wind chill because the wind is so cold. That is actually what can cause frostbite to happen quicker. So our temperature is like 2 degrees because the wind is so cold, it will make it feel much colder than it is. So that's our temperature, but when you factor in the wind chill, it is significantly cold. All right, let's see here. Okay, I know what our number 1 is. I'm kind of scrolling through here to see what else we have. I think we might have a tie. No, we don't have a tie for 3rd. No tie for 30, but we will recap the top 4. So the sand color boots were number 4. We're always a little delayed, so sometimes I feel like it may change. Sand color boots were number 4. Coming in at number 3 though were our bow flats, and we are wearing the bow flats here, so you can see they're so cute if you like flats. The only thing, if you guys are clicking on these and you're just popping on a tune in, I recommend sizing up a half a size. I'm a 7.5. I am 7.5 true to size in like almost every single pair of dream pairs. I think in the total time I've been streaming dream pairs, which has been like 5 years now, believe it or not, 5 years since I've been streaming and wearing dream pairs, I think there's literally only been 2 or 3 pairs of shoes ever that have been too small, and they're usually too small, not too big. So I got these in a 7.5. I'll wear them. They would be more comfortable if they were an 8. So I would recommend sizing up to an 8. They're just a little snug in the length, but they have a really, really cute little bow detail here. The mesh, super stretchy. So those were number 3. And even though our whole stream was shoes, coming in second place was my sweater dress. If you guys like the sweater dress, you guys like the Valentine's Day fashion, go back and watch our replays from the weekend. We did a whole stream on sweater dresses last week, Saturday, and we did a whole stream on Valentine's Day fashion on Sunday. Really, really cute stuff. So if you like those from what you're seeing today, go back and watch the replays. And I actually did share reels on my Instagram page. So don't forget to follow me here, but you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I shared the reels, Cleveland Fashionista, everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. I'm Cleveland Fashionista 99 on YouTube. And then coming in number 1 was a cardigan, which is really cute. And it comes in different colors. It comes in like a green, which I feel like would be really cute for spring or St. Patrick's Day. Also a light blue. The pink, really pretty for Valentine's Day as well. And I think that price point is really good at $30.39 for the sweater. Oh, there's a coupon price, $26.39. You can't beat that because it's got this really nice soft brushed sweater material. It's got a little bit of stretch. It's not too thick, but it's not like too thin either. I mean, it's definitely going to keep you warm, but it's not like a chintzy, like thin fabric. It's got a really nice feel to it. So that was number 1.